Furiosa from 2024, the latest in the Mad Max saga. This one does not have Mad Max very much in it. Not a Mad Max movie, but it is by veteran director George Miller, Australian, who's almost 80 years old and is making fare that I think the Sumerians and the Babylonians would love. As I was explaining to an early Gen Z person the other day, the Mad Max franchise has followed me around since I was a kid. It was on TV a lot, all three of them from the 1980s, and then the college TV station was playing them, including the very first Mad Max. Then Fury Road came out a few years ago, critical acclaim, and this franchise sort of at that point crossed over from, or sort of blended, the Fast and the Furious or casual excitement of roaring engines crowd with the academic and critical establishment. And so I'm assuming that's why Furiosa comes out. Now, the surprise to me is that this movie, in contrast to all the trailers that I unfortunately saw before I watched it, this is a big Cecil B. DeMille spectacle. It's a sprawling mess of a movie. It's got 5 parts to it, and it spans Furiosa, the one-armed woman who's Charlize Theron plays in the Fury Road movie. It spans her childhood, basically, from age 10 to age, I think, the mid to late 20s. So you're going to get a lot of rehashing and expansion on the Fury Road material. What is Valhalla, the gas city that is across the way, the Fury Road runs, and a lot of, let's say, world-building development. I don't love that word, but this is basically world-building far beyond the scope of Fury Road, which really, in its essence, was one big long chase movie. This one is a giant, 1950s, even 1920s spectacle, including Chris Hemsworth playing a guy on a chariot like in Ben-Hur, but he's pulled along by 3 motorcycles. I said it's a sprawling mess. It's both good and bad. I think I enjoyed some of this movie and some of the parts of it. I didn't enjoy all of it, and it doesn't all cohere because it's all trying to land. This movie is trying to land into Fury Road and make sense of everything where Fury Road starts. I am biased against this kind of movie. I do not like prequels in which I know the predetermined outcome. It doesn't have much surprise or tension to me because I know where the character's going to go and I kind of know what's going to happen. But nevertheless, I'm telling you I enjoyed this enough as a gigantic post-apocalyptic barbarian spectacle set in the outback. I am sure this comments on Australian politics in some way, shape, or form, but I know nothing about that. What I do like about the movie is that Furiosa, after she is kidnapped from her utopian paradise somewhere in the middle of nowhere, and these people are trying to keep their utopian paradise a secret, she's captured by a roving biker gang. She ends up stuck between 2 bad people. Dementus on the one hand, this roving biker gang, and then Valhalla featured in Fury Road, but with this horrible looking, the worst Darth Vader looking villain ever, Joe. And a lot of this movie is the play out of her and another character named Praetorian Jack, both of them are sort of stuck in this world of no hope, a phrase repeated several times in this movie. That she wants to go back to her home, she wants to go back to her childhood, but she cannot, obviously. And now she's in a world where nobody wins. There's no good political scenario, no good social scenario. A horrible, horrible post-apocalyptic barbarian world. Normally in a movie, I try to find the themes and the threads. I think the no hope thing and the disgusting barbarian nature of these societies, which are implausible, but here they live in a film world. Yet there wasn't a lot that I thought cohered in this movie, and I think that's what's going to be jarring. Also, and kind of a spoiler, but not really, I think people should be warned, the ending of this Mad Max movie does not have a chase sequence. That's what they're known for, the Road Warrior, Thunderdome, Fury Road, I think the first one too, they all end in spectacular chase sequences, George Miller being one of the best. This movie does have a couple of those, but the ending is strange. It's I thought it was a downer. It was kind of philosophically ridiculous in some ways, a little too hammy in my opinion. And Chris Hemsworth, I don't know if he really lives into this role or not. They give him a giant prosthetic nose. They make him look like Moses, sort of vagabond figure looking for his own promised land with his horrific biker gang. I'm not sure if there's any reference to that or not in this movie. So all in all, I thought about half of this movie had some promise, had expanded on Fury Road and on one-up Fury Road in a lot of cases. But also this was sort of trying to fit together with Fury Road as 2 giant puzzle pieces. And for that reason, it's less of a story than a continuation although a prequel continuation of the previous movie. And so far, this is only the second best giant big blockbuster spectacle science fiction desert movie of the year so far. Dune Part 2, I like that one a lot better. This one has some merit to it, and I hope people study George Miller's work. The guy's almost 80 years old. He's a doctor. He made the Babe movies. It's a weird career. I've loved, including Lorenzo's Oil. I love most of his movies. I think they're very good. And he's an inspiration for a lot of the chase sequences and car chase sequences in film history up to this point from the last 45 years. He's still making movies. He's still trying. God bless him. I hope he gets to do another Mad Max movie if he can. So I'm going to give this one 3 stars. That's not a bad rating. That's better than average, which is 2.5 for me. That I don't think I'd rewatch this one, though. I would rewatch Fury Road and a couple of the Mad Max movies, but I don't think I'm going to rewatch this one. I might rewatch sequences from it. Have you seen this movie, Furiosa? What do you think of it? What do you have to say? Let us know in the comments. Please subscribe to this channel for more great content and reviews. Thanks and have a great day.